Well, good afternoon, my brothers and my sisters. Welcome to another Wednesday Wisdom Poetry. I am Sheralden Brave, and it's my delight to be before you again. I hope that your week has gone by at a wonderful speed and an inviting good time. I have before you today three four-liners, one longer piece, and then I have one that I have done before, but in light of the Democratic National Convention and Michelle Obama's riveting speech, and I will say that I have not heard the majority of the speech as of yet. I've just gotten bits and pieces, but feedback has been wonderful from other people, like my aunt Patricia, that was telling me that I can also go on YouTube to get the rest of it because, as you all know, I do work overnight. But I'm looking forward to hearing the entire speech. So let's go ahead and get started with that. With the three four-liners. The first piece is entitled "The Vision." Once you read it, it's been read. Your soul's now happy, for it's been fed. The vision. One more time. Once you read it, it's been read. Your soul's now happy, for it's been fed. The vision. The next piece, I'm going to kind of go out of order today, is entitled "Into the Light." When you first come out from hiding, the light may hurt your eyes, yet the beauty that you've missed, you now can recognize. Once more. When you first come out from hiding, the light may hurt your eyes, yet the beauty that you've missed, you now can recognize. That one's entitled "Into the Light." And the last of the four-liners is one entitled "First Date." What a wonderful date and our first time meeting. In your presence I notice, I can feel my heart beating. Once more. What a wonderful date and our first time meeting. In your presence I notice, I can feel my heart beating. First date. All right, so listen, those are my four-liners. Hey, Moniece, I see you there, cousin. I see you there. Is it Sion? Griffin, thank you so much. Eric, thank you so much for being with us. All right. God, let me just take a breath. It's been a wonderful day. I'm having a cup of tea. I'm before you all, and I always look forward to Wednesday. It gives me an opportunity to reach out, especially during this time of COVID and everything, so to connect, and I'm hoping that this is still serving you as it serves me. All right. So the piece I wrote for today is entitled "I'm Free." I'm unmasked, undressed, naked before the throne, pure, open, transparent as the day I was born. My nakedness covers me from my pain and my sorrow, providing the peace I desire now without borrowing it from tomorrow. It is in this state that I feel my best, losing the weight of the egoic mind stacked upon my chest. I need not touch it. You removed it for me. Now I can fly again, happy, loving, and feeling free. I'm free. So, I loved when this piece came to me, starting with the first line, "I'm unmasked." Because like many of you, I spend a great deal in a mask because I have to wear it the entire time I'm at work. And I'm amazed at people who are making such a noise, especially for political reasons, about having to wear a mask while they're doing less than 20 minutes of shopping at some general store. Especially those persons who are working in healthcare having to be fully suited in PPEs and a mask the entire time. I basically only have my mask on for about 10 hours a day. So to start this particular piece off with, "Unmasked" was right up my alley of putting just some thought where it needs to be placed. All right. So the last piece, one of my favorite pieces, is called "Farewell to the Finest First Families." To the finest first family, rather. Get this all straight and ready. For making the White House the people's house again, for leaving the property and administration without a scarlet stain, thank you. For inviting souls together, no matter religion or hue, despite what others without mercy try to do to you, thank you. For creating a kitchen garden where children experience and learn, planting seeds of knowledge for which their curiosity yearns, thank you. For always going high whenever foes go low, for introducing the country's four-legged friends with the addition of Sonny and Bo. Thank you. For standing tall and proud while others were under so much scrutiny, serving veterans and service members and never facing a mutiny. Thank you. As you leave the people's house, the story will forever be that the Obamas represented well as the finest first family. Farewell to the finest family. And so that's all the poems for today. There's a few notes that I have that I wanted to address. I missed a part of an interview on NPR this morning regarding the United States Postal Service and their Postmaster General. And what I'm gathering, and I need to do a little bit more research, but what I did catch, it looks like the Postmaster General is basically saying that those policies that's been put in place that's really driving all of us crazy right now, that very much will affect the upcoming November election, will be placed on hold until after the election. Interesting though, one of the notes I made down here on my pad was the term psychological warfare. And basically what I'm saying by writing that down to address it with you is before anything happens, you want to get into someone's head. So, and sometimes you don't even have to go to war once you get into a person's head. And in a lot of ways, what was going on with the United States Postal Service and what 45 has been doing with it, and what's been circulating on the web, and also news agencies about the pickup of these standalone mailboxes and everything. Just the timing, the timing is not odd. The timing is not coincidental. The timing is very specific. And so the psychological warfare that I'm speaking of has more to do with guard your mind, don't get sidetracked, and stay focused, because when one thing happens, that just means that we have to get into another mode of thinking of how we're going to combat it, and stay prayerful about it. All right. So that's pretty much all that I have today. I'm going to say a few goodbyes and all of those things. I'm so glad you had the opportunity to spend it with me. Cousin Kit, I see you there. Lonnie, thank you for being with me. My brother, Sis, thank you. Van, thank you. Jim, thank you also for being with me. So look, let me apologize for something that happened on last week, and I'm hoping I don't have to face it this week, but it would be a good lesson for me. After every Wednesday Wisdom Poetry, I post also to YouTube and to Instagram. Well, Facebook did not give me the option of saving the video last week onto my phone, so I was not able to upload to YouTube or to Instagram. And I'm wondering if that had more to do with, we were trying out the split screen, so that on the 26th of August, when we go live for the 1-year anniversary of Wednesday Wisdom Poetry, if we would be able to do that. And so it did not give me the option to save, so I'm hoping that after this this broadcast that it would, so that I would have an idea if next on the 26th whether I would be able to save it or not. So if you had someone that was looking for last week's broadcast on either Instagram or on YouTube, please let them know that it is not there, and I may not be able to recover it from the Facebook platform in order to put it on YouTube or Instagram. All right? So, my favorite time of the show. Thank you so much. Here we go. I love you. There's nothing that you can do about it. You can try. The universe will not support you in that effort. But until next week, I am Sheraldon Brave. I'm always glad to be with you. I'm glad that you're with me. And let's go ahead and do this thing again on next week. Before I go again, do not forget Census 2020. Do not forget to, you can go to Poets Post, which is the group that's connected to Wednesday Wisdom Poetry, to make sure that you can check your registration, especially if you've moved in the last year, or if you've moved period since you've done your voters registration. All right. So until next week, I am Sheraldon Brave, and we will see you then. Take care now.